Hi everybody, Mrs. Dinter here again with you today to teach you a little bit more about our story. We're going to talk some more about the understanding the events in our story for the Gingerbread Kid Goes to School. Hasn't this been a fun story? I've been enjoying it and I hope you have been too. So today on our agenda we're going to talk again, we're going to read our story one more time. We're going to talk again about the parts of the story. Remember the five-finger retell, the characters, the setting, the problem, the events, which are the beginning, middle, and end. We're going to talk a lot about that one today. And the solution. That's what happens at the end to fix the problem. After that naughty little gingerbread boy was getting into trouble, that was the problem. And the solution was he got eaten by the dog, right? And he got chomped. He turned back into a cookie and he got chomped. So today, first, we're going to start by reviewing the story. So let's get right to it. This is The Gingerbread Kid Goes to School by Joanne Holub, illustrated by Debbie Palin. One day, the principal baked a gingerbread kid. He took it in his lunchbox. Oh no, something was missing. The principal put on 2 candy eyes. Oh, I love that. Suddenly, the gingerbread kid winked. A wink is like this, right? Wink. He did a flip off the desk. He did a cartwheel on the floor, and then he ran away. Should we run away from our principal? No. Come back, shouted the principal. The principal ran after the gingerbread kid. The gingerbread kid laughed and shouted, I'm the gingerbread kid. I'm as fast as can be. You can run, 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 but you can't catch me. What a silly kid. Looks like he's going outside. Let's see what happens next. The gingerbread kid ran to the playground. He kicked a ball over the fence. Come back, shouted the 2 gym coaches. Then they ran after him. The gingerbread kid laughed and shouted, I'm the gingerbread kid. I'm as fast as can be. You can run, 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 but you can't catch me. If you're listening to this story and you want to read it with me, and you want to say that silly part with the gingerbread kid, I'd love it. That'd be super fun. The gingerbread kid ran into the lunchroom. He hopped in the beans and the rice. Remember, hop is when you jump off both feet. Hopped in. Come back, shouted the lunch ladies. How many lunch ladies? 3 lunch ladies. They dropped their spoons and ran after him. The gingerbread kid laughed and shouted. Say it with me. I'm the gingerbread kid. I'm as fast as can be. You can run, 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 but you can't catch me. There he goes. Look at those mad lunch ladies. Don't want to make the lunch ladies mad. They might not give you yummy food the next day. The gingerbread kid ran by 4 teachers in the hall. He spilled their jars of paint. Oh, that naughty little gingerbread guy. Come back, they shouted. Then they ran after him. The gingerbread kid laughed and shouted. Ready? I'm the gingerbread kid. I'm as fast as can be. You can run, 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 but you can't catch me. The gingerbread kid ran into the library. He jumped on a boy's desk. Chase me, shouted the gingerbread kid. The boy kept reading. Chase me, shouted the gingerbread kid. The boy shook his head. What kind of kid wants to read? Asked the gingerbread kid. A smart kid, said the boy. We'll let you see that picture up close. There he is, jumped up on the desk. Not as smart as me, said the gingerbread kid. I ran away from the principal, 2 gym coaches, 3 lunch ladies, and 4 teachers. I can run away from you too. Look how smart that boy's face is. He's not getting sucked into chasing. No, you can't, said the boy. Here are 5 reasons why, and the boy made a fist. Remember, this is a fist. One by one, he held up his fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he grabbed the gingerbread kid. Gotcha, the boy said. Like magic, the gingerbread kid turned into a cookie again. Oh, he looks different, doesn't he? His eyes don't look alive like they do in the first picture here with the hand. This one, look, he looks different here. Now he looks like a cookie. Remember what happened in the end? Suddenly everyone ran into the library. The 4 teachers bumped into the 3 lunch ladies. The 3 lunch ladies bumped into the 2 gym coaches. The 2 gym coaches bumped into the principal, and the principal bumped into the boy. The gingerbread cookie went right out the window. And right outside, the smart boy's smart dog was waiting. Chomp, chomp. And what did that dog do? What did he do? He ate him. That's exactly right. He ate up the gingerbread kid. Okay, so let's talk again about our 5-finger retell. Remember the 5 fingers? We start with the character. Who are the characters in our story? Let's remember real quick. They're all on the front here, or they're all in that last picture. We just talked about them. So it helps me to go in order. So I remember the first person was who? The principal. And the main character was who? The gingerbread kid. Then there was 2 somebodies. Who were they? That's right, the gym coaches. And then 3 somebodies. Who were they? That's right, the lunch ladies. And then there were 4 somebodies. Who were the 4 somebodies? That's right, 4 teachers. That helps me to keep track. And after the 4 teachers, who came next in the story? The boy. That's right. And at the very end, our last character is the dog. Nice. So we know those are our characters. When we're going to retell a story, we need to remember all these parts. We have the first one, which is the characters. Then we go to this finger, and I'll show you on my phone. I think I showed you on my phone last time. I think I'll do that in my next video. So we have the character, then we have the setting. Remember, the setting is where the story takes place. Where is all this stuff happening? Where is the principal having lunch? And where is the gingerbread kid running around? Look at our story. Now, we don't necessarily have to tell you all the rooms, but the building they're all in is called what? That's right, it's the school. They were at a school, so that's our setting. Characters, setting. Then we have to talk about our problem. What was the problem? Character, setting, problem is something went wrong. Something wasn't going very well. What was it? That's right. That something that wasn't going very well was that gingerbread boy was being naughty. He was just being so naughty, and he was running around, making a mess, causing problems, ruining the lunch, right? Fixed. That's right. The very last page, it got fixed when he turned back into a cookie and he got eaten by the dog. Okay, so that's our solution. Now let's talk about the events in our story. So when we think about the beginning and middle and end, I want to give you something to look at to think about what that might be. Here's a word. This word is kid. It has 3 sounds in it. A beginning sound that says k by the green dot, a middle sound that says I by the blue dot, and a ending sound that says d by the red dot. K, I, d. When we blend them together, we have kid, right? So this is like our beginning, middle, and end of our story. The beginning is the first part of the story. The middle is what comes between the beginning and the end end is the very last part of our story. Just like a word has a beginning, middle, and end, story has a beginning, middle, and end. Lots of things have beginning, middles, and ends, but here's a visual picture for you. Sometimes it helps me to, just like we did on our story up here on the wall, start with the beginning, then the end, and figure out what happened in the middle. So let's say the beginning is here, when he came to life. Eyes come on, comes to life. At the end, help me remember what happened at the end. That's right. Our dog ate him. He turned back into a cookie and the dog ate him. That was the end, right? So, what happened all in the middle of that? We know the beginning, we know the end. What are the things that are the things that happened in between that? Okay, so we know he got chased by the principal, he kicked a ball over the fence and got chased by the gym teachers, he jumped in the food and got chased by the lunch ladies, he made a mess with paint, and he got chased by the teachers. That's all in the middle. That's a lot. But if we were to use one word or one sentence to help us understand what all that happened, what could we say? I want you to pause this video and I want you to think about what you could say happened in the middle of our story. Go ahead and pause it now. Okay, I hope you paused it, and now you're going to tell me what you think. Go ahead. I know I can't really hear you, but give me a tell. Oh, I like those ideas. I'm hearing really good ideas. Good. Okay, so all those things were in the middle. And we kind of talked about this when we talked about the problem. Remember the other day when we talked about what the problem was with our story? The problem was that naughty gingerbread man, right? He was being naughty. And so that was the big thing that happened throughout the story. So that, I would say, was probably the middle. So if I were to answer it for myself, and I can't hear you very good with this video, but I would say the beginning was when he came to life and turned into a boy, the gingerbread kid did. The middle was when the gingerbread boy was being naughty and getting chased by the people. And I would say the end is when he turned back into a cookie and got eaten by the dog. All right, my friends. It has been so fun talking with you about The Gingerbread Kid Goes to School today. I wanted to remind you of our picture we used the other day for our 5-finger retell. Okay, remember that's what it says in the middle, 5-finger retell. We talked about the characters. That's who is in our story, the main character, and also all the other supporting characters that are in the story. We talked about our setting, which is our school. We talked about our problem, which is that naughty gingerbread boy causing trouble. We talked about our events. Those are the things that happen in our story. The beginning, where he comes to life, from a cookie turns into a boy. The middle, where the gingerbread boy is naughty and causes problems for everyone and gets chased. And then the ending, where he turns back into a cookie and gets eaten by the dog. And then we have a solution. The solution to our problem of the naughty gingerbread boy was when he turned back into a cookie and got eaten by the dog. That's our solution. All right, this has been so much fun learning with you. Next time when you come, I want you to be ready to do that retell with us all the way through. I'm going to do a short video, and then you are going to write for me to help me learn what you think all these things from the 5-finger retell are. So you're going to help me with that next time, okay? All right, my friends, remember today we learned about the beginning, middle, and end, which are called the events of our story, and we reviewed, I guess we just reviewed all the other parts of our 5-finger retell. All right, guys, have fun today. I will talk to you soon.